Hello everyone, this is Brian. I'm making a quick video to help with the objective writing for certificated evaluation 2017-18 for those individuals, those certificated teachers that are being evaluated this year. We would like to have the objectives submitted by the end of September. Ideally, they're actually submitted earlier than that. That would just give you more time to go ahead and start working towards them. This video is to just give you a few reminders. We had a lot of questions last year, and I just wanted to do everything possible to help teachers spend as little time making sure they're doing the right thing. So the objectives should be standards based. That's probably a given. So the three things at the bottom here are the basic reminders. A lot of questions last year were, what should we base the objectives on? So maybe an area of potential growth where the students maybe didn't achieve great things in the previous year and you want to work on it, or you feel that you could redesign a certain unit or lesson and go ahead and base it on things like that. The second thing is that the objectives need to be measurable. So you're going to set a quantitative goal, which is the objective, and then in the end we'll get some numbers so that we can analyze whether you were able to achieve that goal, and it's just for the purposes of having a discussion on how things went. And then this is a big reminder, one of the objectives must be based on a pre and post assessment, meaning that we need to have one where we set a goal for how much the students will gain in their achievement between the pre and post assessment. So there definitely is some pre-thinking that goes into this. So I'm going to, this is the blank document you'll get. I'll go ahead and jump over to the example document. So just to go through the examples really quick, they're from different grade levels, different subjects, and the wording will of course be so different based on which grade level you teach. So here's an example of one. 90% of students who complete the citing textual evidence summative assessment will answer 75% or more of the questions correctly. Now 90% seems like an incredibly lofty goal, but keep in mind that that 90% doesn't have to be the initial assessment. Our paradigm is shifted to one of intervention. So the 90% is in the end, do 90% of your students have 75% or more of the questions answered correctly? That can be after you intervene with several to most to half, whatever it is for that assessment. After the intervention, in the end, did 90% get it? So that's why we probably will see the objectives be a little bit more lofty than usual, because we have the chance to intervene and then reassess students before we get the data in the end. So another example, 75% of students who complete the informative writing benchmark will earn a 3 or better. And this is the example for the pre and post. 90% of students will score at least 40% higher on the post assessment than they did on the pre-assessment for shape identification. So just make sure you get one in there that has some kind of a goal between the pre and post assessment. Again, if you have any questions, you can always ask me, Mr. Cook, or Mr. Clifton, and I hope this video helps. Again, ideally we have these submitted as soon as possible, but we'd really like to have them by the end of September. Thank you.